Today we are taking a look at Neo Universe from Uma Musume Pretty Derby. This is the Neo Universe figure in the Trio-Try-iT figure line by FuRyu. Uma Musume Pretty Derby is a training simulation game centered on characters inspired by racehorses. Within that game, Neo Universe stands out with her calm, mysterious presence and her distinctive way of expressing herself. That quiet and unusual atmosphere gives her a very memorable position in the game. Today's highlights for this figure are the pointing pose, the mysterious expression, and the detailed sculpting inside the skirt. The first highlight is the pointing pose. The raised arm brings the hand close to the face, and the index finger extends upward as a clear focal point near the head. The rounded white sleeve, light blue cuff, skin tone hand, and straight finger all connect in sequence, so the gesture is easy to read from the front. The second highlight is the expression. The blue eyes sit half lowered, the mouth opens only slightly, and the blush stays soft, giving the face a quiet and mysterious mood. The detailed color sections inside the eyes keep the expression from feeling plain while still preserving that calm impression. The third highlight is the sculpting inside the skirt. Under the white skirt, the light blue shorts are formed around the upper legs, with visible edges and small folds on the surface. The white skirt, inner light blue clothing, and skin tone legs overlap clearly, making the inner area feel carefully finished. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The face is centered around blue eyes that sit half lowered, with the black upper eyelid lines stretching sideways to create a calm gaze. Inside the eyes, light blue and deeper blue are divided into small sections, and the white highlights and vertical bright lines help the eyes stand out even on the small face. The mouth is slightly open, and the soft blush on the cheeks gives the expression a quiet pause rather than a strong smile. The nose sits subtly in the middle of the face, leaving the area between the eyes and mouth open enough for the expression to feel restrained. The hair is mainly yellow, with light blue added along the inner areas and the ends. The bangs separate into several pieces over the forehead, with the central sections dropping above the eyes and the longer outer sections falling beside the cheeks toward the chest area. A short strand of hair rises from the top of the head and curves upward, with light blue running along the yellow shape. A light blue star mark sits above the forehead near the divided bangs, giving the top of the face a clear accent. The horse ears stand above the head, and the light blue color inside them connects naturally with the blue areas in the hair. Near the ears, a blue-green accessory with a white frame is placed over the hair as a separate small decoration. Toward the back, a silver hanging ornament follows the hair, with a star-shaped upper part, small round beads, and a smaller lower ornament arranged vertically. The back hair falls in a wide surface, with thin grooves running downward to divide the strands. Near the lower end, the yellow hair changes into light blue, and the tips extend outward, continuing the flow from the head toward the lower body. Around the neck, the light blue collar sits over the white dress, and a silver chain gathers toward the center beneath it. At the middle of the chest, a silver pendant is placed between the collar opening and the light blue vertical line on the front, creating a small central accent on the white outfit. The torso is based on white, with a light blue line running down from the chest toward the waist and dividing the front surface. Additional vertical seam lines appear beside the chest area, separating the rounded white surfaces from the central line. Around the shoulders, short white outer pieces overlap the tops of the sleeves and cover the sleeve connection points. The raised arm bends at the elbow and brings the hand close to the face, with the hand emerging from a light blue cuff at the end of the sleeve. The index finger extends upward while the other fingers gather into the palm, making the pointing gesture clear. The rounded cuff edge, the skin tone wrist, and the straight finger shift from one part to the next, placing a small but strong movement near the face. The other arm extends outward from the body, and the sleeve spreads softly from the shoulder before narrowing at the light blue cuff. The hand appears from the sleeve opening, with the fingers arranged in a slender line that continues the outward flow from the torso. Around the waist, a gray belt wraps horizontally and separates the upper white body from the white skirt below. On the backside, the belt forms a knot and the short ends fall over the skirt, adding another overlapping detail to the rear view. From the waist down, the white skirt spreads outward, with a light blue vertical line continuing down the front toward the lower edge. The skirt edge forms a gentle wave around the outside, and a thicker border near the hem clearly separates the end of the white surface. Light blue pockets are attached toward the outer areas, and the raised edges around them make them read as separate parts placed over the main white skirt. From the backside, the skirt spreads below the waist belt, while the long hair passes over it and continues toward the legs. Inside the skirt, light blue shorts are visible around the upper legs. Small folds appear across the surface of the shorts, and a light blue edge runs around the boundary with the legs, separating this inner clothing from the outer skirt. The legs are slim and skin-toned, with one leg extending downward and the other bending toward the back while lifting the shoe. From lower angles, the white skirt, light blue inner clothing, and skin-tone legs overlap in order, making the layered outfit easy to understand. The shoes are dark gray, high-cut sneakers with thick openings around the ankles and light blue laces crossing over the front. The toes are rounded and slightly large, with panel lines across the top and curved divisions along the sides. The soles have visible thickness, with stepped edges around the outside and small uneven shapes along the bottom. On the back of the shoes, light blue vertical parts are added, and the white sections of the soles sit beside them, carrying the white, light blue, and gray color balance all the way down to the feet. This figure is approximately 22 centimeters tall. That's about 8.7 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Neo Universe by FuRyu stands out because this figure combines a quiet expression, a clean white and light blue outfit layout, long flowing hair, and a pointing pose that gives the whole piece a clear focal point. The face leaves a calm first impression. The blue eyes are half lowered, the mouth opens only a little, and the soft blush keeps the expression gentle without making it too dramatic. The small color sections inside the eyes add depth while preserving her mysterious mood. The hair strengthens that impression very well. The yellow hair falls around the face and continues toward the back, while the light blue sections along the inner areas and tips connect naturally with the outfit colors. The horse ears, light blue star mark, blue-green accessory, and silver hanging ornament add several clear accents around the head without making the design feel crowded. The upper body works nicely because the white dress, light blue collar, central front line, and silver pendant are all easy to follow. The raised hand brings the pointing gesture close to the face, while the other arm extends outward and gives the pose a wider shape. Around the waist, the gray belt separates the torso from the skirt and adds a clean boundary between the upper and lower parts. The lower body continues the same color balance through the wide white skirt, light blue front line, side pockets, and inner shorts. The skirt spreads outward with a soft wave, while the light blue shorts under it show that the inside area has also been sculpted with care. The dark gray high-cut sneakers add a strong finish at the feet, and the light blue laces connect them back to the rest of the design. What makes the figure especially effective is how the eye moves from the raised finger to the face, then down through the pendant and the front line of the skirt. The long hair also creates a separate flow from the back of the head down toward the lower body. Because of that, fans of Uma Musume Pretty Derby or Neo Universe will likely enjoy this piece very much. Collectors who like calm expressions, clean outfit layouts, and character-focused prize figures should find it a very satisfying addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.